Macro has always been, for us at least, the main point of reference. Valuations are in line. They're not. We don't see any excessive valuations. But when it comes to macro, I mean, our playbook is that we are currently in a strong GDP environment, health inflation, rising yields, and that should support equity markets. Obviously, we have our favorites, but I think in general equities should perform.
What are your favorites?
Currently, we favor European markets, so European equities, Euro stocks, or in general, you know, the core indices currently have all the ingredients that we like. So Germany, France, Spain, Italy, the periphery looks good. And what we actually like is that we think that with this incoming political uncertainty, there'll be more buying opportunities. Obviously, you know, on a sector level, we favor different things, but overall, I think that the European equity space offers valuable opportunities.
So you don't see the political push towards the farther right? You don't see that as unhinging the overall fundamentals in Europe? We're not going to take a step back because of this move towards the populist right. We're not going to take a step back either because of the move away from the ECB running the show. It feels like the ECB no longer is running the show in Europe, that we're down to looking at individual governments once again.
You're very right. I mean, populism has risen, and we see that it takes more and more, it brings more and more volatility into the markets. But looking into the ECB stance, which remains accommodative, obviously with a hawkish bias, but I think that in April we will see some volatility, definitely ahead of the French election, and that should be a buying opportunity. Now, obviously, polls have proven wrong in the previous instances, but I think in this case we feel confident that you know, the center or the conservative, let's say, bloc will win, and we will have, after that we should expect a decent rally in the European equities and perhaps the euro as well.
Do you think that we run the risk that Brexit could unhinge Europe? Not so much unhinge the UK, that's one story, but actually unhinge Europe, and we'll have to go through pain time and time again because we don't have enough time to negotiate proper Brexit trade negotiations, or we'll see other countries testing a similar scenario as Brexit across Europe?
I don't think that Brexit currently poses a major threat. I think it will be more of a headline risk because nothing will happen until the German elections. No major decision will be made. So both sides will remain strong on their views. So there will be no major developments. So the important thing is what happens in the underlying economies. So versus UK versus Europe, I think that currently the Eurozone looks stronger, and we have just seen the first cracks in the UK economy, you know, weaker retail sales and the weakening pound starting to bite the consumer. So on the basis of that, on the actual macroeconomic front, that's why we think that Europe offers a more interesting opportunity.